the beef between Charlamagne the God and Elliot Wilson.
Yes.
I'm gonna forward this up a bit, and then I'm also gonna talk about how 50 don't like Elliot
Yeah,
Wilson.
that's what it is.
Let me just lower this a bit. So if y'all don't know, we got this funny beef between Charlamagne the God and Elliot Wilson. I'm actually gonna play the full clip so y'all can get a better understanding of what's going on. So I'm gonna play this. This is from Brilliant Idiots podcast by Charlamagne the God and Andrew Schultz. Shout outs to both of them. But Charlamagne's gonna break down the issue he has with Elliot Wilson. So let's get into it.
I hit him when this happened.
I love that you go direct.
Come on, bro.
Every single time
Hey,
you
listen,
go direct.
I don't know. I don't like talking behind people's back. I don't know how. Right? I'd rather talk to you. I'm gonna get to that in a minute too. So I called him. He didn't pick up. I said, "Yo, peace. This Charlamagne. Hit me when you get a break from."
Charlamagne got the receipts.
Without the clout chasing you doing. Look when this. When was this? August 14th of last year. Right? He texted me back and goes, "You switched up, and I like tapped you. You hopping out like this just proves it." I said, "How about give me a call?" And then I go, "How could I switch up on someone I never had a relationship with?" Your words. This isn't hopping out. This is me calling you because you saying my name for attention. So now you got it. I understand if your insecurities won't allow you to pick up the phone. I'm here. Woof. Right? Woof. So then he did FaceTime me or whatever. I don't know if it was FaceTime or call. I can't remember. I can't remember, man, because he looks so much like Ben Stiller's father, and I like Zoolander. So when I watched Zoolander, I don't know if I FaceTimed him or I was watching Zoolander that day. I really don't remember. So, long story short, everything I'm about to say right now is what I told him on the phone.
Yeah.
You're embarrassing yourself.
Yeah.
You are Elliot Wilson. You was a respected journalist. You were the editor-in-chief of Double XL.
Yeah.
And I said to him, if you're going to play this new role, Elliot, post this on your Instagram and tell the people I'm not lying.
Yeah.
If you're going to play this new role of being a cultural critic, provocateur, who has these heavy opinions about people, stand on them. Don't pop shit and then apologize.
Yo, that's a fact, bro. Like, I know what I'm getting myself into. I'm criticizing people's actions, etc., etc. You gotta, if you're gonna give it, you're gonna dish it out, you gotta take it in return. And Elliot Wilson does have a poor record of apologizing everything he said about people like Drake, Nicki Minaj, etc., etc. Like, you gotta take it, bro. And look, and if you do something wrong, you could apologize. I also understand that too. But when you apologize every time you criticize someone, there's an issue, right? You got to stand on it. And we're going to get more into that with 50 Cent's issue with Elliot Wilson.
Is that what you think is happening?
Oh, my God. How many do you want to see? Okay. Drake, please accept Elliot Wilson's apology. Elliot Wilson says Lil Yachty forgave him for interview comments, but Drake hasn't. Elliot Wilson apologized to Kai for not following Nicki Minaj's spat. You apologized to Sway. All I simply told Elliot was, when you say things, stand on it.
This is the stream. Go.
So even with this right now, don't dish it if you can't take it. Just a couple weeks ago, you were saying Childish Gambino, not hip hop. You said what you said on your show, Bigger Picture.
Yeah.
I'm childish, but I'm not Gambino, right?
Yeah,
so if I give you some critique and say, hey, I don't think you should be number 5, and now I'm telling you why, because I just don't see the work. All these other people that you put have put in way more work than you this year, right? This is what you rely on now. You rely on saying somebody's name, hoping they respond, running to your Twitter with it, running to your Instagram with it, and you don't even have your own platform that you can go on. Yeah. You gotta hope that Joe Budden invites you, or Bag Fuel invites you, or Academic invites you. That's a sad existence, my brother. I think that you're better than that.
Yeah.
And I don't aspire to be this when I'm 53 years old.
Damn.
And I don't think
he would either.
I don't think he does. Of course.
Because he was a legit journalist.
That's all I'm saying.
It's hard to be like, when you're legitimate at something and respected for your craft, transitioning to like the streamer culture where you just say the wildest fucking thing and then apologize later.
And hating on the streamers, why?
But what you're describing doing is typical streamer culture. Say the crazy thing, get it clipped out, and then a few weeks later apologize, but we reconciled, and like it's like nothing matters. This is like the clout over everything commodity.
That's right.
I see this happen all the time. They just say the wildest fucking shit. They throwing in a thumbnail, anything to get it up, and it's not even wild and funny. If you say wild and funny, we can go, oh, you're creating some art. Or wild and...
Right.
Yeah, I agree with that. I mean, the best example is Neon, right? He just be saying crazy shit. And then, like, you know, that's how he gets his attention. You just say crazy shit, but there's really no humor to it. It's not funny or anything. And that's what... It's kind of sad on Elliot Wilson's side because he was, like, a respected journalist. And I think now he's just trying to find a new... He's trying to create a new form of content. And if he's going to be a media personality, bro, like, you know, stick to your guns. Stick to your guns. It's kind of sad to see.
Yo, shout out DJ Head though, man.
Hold up, and this is the thing. I don't like talking behind people back.
Yeah.
So he posted what he put up. Go back to his page, Taylor. Posted what he put about Brilliant Idiots and Breakfast Club. Cause I extended the invite. I said, Taylor, invite him to Breakfast Club and Brilliant Idiots.
I love you.
Cause I don't want it. I don't want to do what I'm doing right now. That's not my style. There's so many clips. I love confrontation.
Yeah, I know.
I like having that conversation. If I'm going to say something about you, you know I have no problem saying it to you.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
I might deliver it in a different manner than I may have made.
That's why I've always liked Charlamagne the guy. He always stood on what he said, and whenever an artist will come and he says something about that artist, he'll bring it up right away. Like there's no, he just gets right to the point. He's very authentic, and look, I'm biased, bro. I'm a big Charlamagne the God fan. I really fuck with what he's done these past 10, 15 years. You know, he's definitely the GOAT in my eyes.
It's true, but we still gonna have that conversation.
Yeah.
Scroll up, let me see the tweets, cause he worded these like very tough.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Yeah.
The only thing I'm going to ask in response, Elliot, this is the only thing I'm going to ask in response. I looked at it. Let me pull it up because I don't like misquoting people.
I love it.
Like
Charlamagne got the receipts, bro.
People, okay? I don't like misquoting people. There was a great article that came out July 12, 2024. It was in the New York Times. And it was my working relationship with Diddy in the music industry. And Elliot's wife talked about how she put Puffy on a magazine cover, and Puff didn't like the issue. So long story short, Puffy allegedly threatened to kill her.
Damn.
Jesus Christ.
July 12, 2024. I went there, look. I ain't see no fuck you Diddy tweets.
Oh shit.
Elliot. I ain't see no sucker shit Diddy tweets.
Oh shit.
Elliot. So we gotta stop the performative stuff. Is what I'm saying. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, don't say the things to me just because you're trying to get traction on social media and play the role. I want you to be consistent.
Yeah.
The same way it's easy for you to get at a Childish Gambino because you don't think a child is going to say anything back to you. The same way it's easy to get at a Charlamagne because you don't think a Charlamagne going to say nothing back to you. I need you to keep that same energy for people that you really should have smoke with.
Yeah.
Because this happened in the 90s. You've been playing nice with Diddy all of this time.
Yo, Elliot Wilson, keep that same energy, bro. Keep that same energy. This dude threatened your wife. You didn't do nothing. Why? Because you know Diddy would have done something to you. Supposedly, he bombed Kid Cudi's car because he was dating his girl at the time, Cassie. So you gotta keep that same energy, bro.
So don't do that with me. I don't have an issue with you.
Yeah.
I don't. I do not have an issue with Elliot Wilson. This whole funny style thing he's bringing up and saying we've never really rocked with each other, that's cool too.
Yeah.
Like, you don't got to be friends with people.
I'm gonna fast forward this.
We've all bumped into each other, and it's been
I've
more
done
than
Rap Radar so many times. I've seen Elliot out so many times. Like, what would make you think I have a... I need you to look me in the eyes and say, fuck you.
But it seems
Tell
like...
me this sucker shit to my face. When you're sitting there drinking the tequila, I need you to do this to me. Press play, Taylor.
Oh shit.
I'm from the era where niggas didn't know what I look like. And you only light-skinned nigga out,
Thank
bro.
God.
Exactly. So you stick out like a sore thumb, bro. They go to light-skinned 53-year-old legend nigga walking on.
He looks like a big sore thumb. He looks like somebody's sore thumb. It's like yellow and gray.
No, you're bald, nigga. Ain't no dermatologist gonna save that, nigga. You're bald.
That's bitch still his dad.
Bald, nigga. Yo, bro,
There's nothing funny. That's what I'm trying to say. Elliot Wilson is not like he's not a media personality. He's not funny, bro. He's like, yo, you're bald. All right, bro. Like, where's the joke at?
Your dermatologist can't save your baldness, nigga. Don't do that. I'm bald. And zip that shit up, nigga. 100%.
Hold on, go back. Why you giving Nori a shot? And then as soon as Nori comes back at you, he gonna be crying. Press play. Listen. Oh, yo, bro.
You're bald, nigga.
Yo, bro, we got
Your
love for some
dermatologist can't save your baldness, nigga. Don't do that. I'm bald. You can buy
Even when he says the N-word, it doesn't sound right. I feel like he's really just trolling at this point.
like Nori. Buy a hairline like Nori.
No,
and zip that shit up, nigga.
But all he do is cry. He is the person that can dish it but can't take it, and I don't understand that.
Yeah.
I don't understand that. Like I don't understand. I've never played that game. If I get on somebody's platform and I say some wild shit about somebody, or if I say something to somebody and they flip out, I take my L.
Yeah.
I eat them.
Because you put it out there in the world.
That's what I'm saying.
They can respond.
You can't do that, bro. You can't not do that when you look like Ben Stiller's dad. Okay? You can't do that when you look like a babe saw a thumb. And you can't do that when your name should actually be Eat a Dick Wilson.
Oh.
He will eat a dick. You hear me? He will eat a dick fried. He will eat a dick sauteed. He will eat a dick boiled. Okay? He will eat a dick
Charlamagne, talk that shit.
Eat a dick raw, fresh out the fat. Okay? Motherfucker. Yeah, Elliot, it's not going to be a back.
Yo, who do y'all agree with? Y'all think Charlamagne is right, or you going with Elliot? I'm going with Charlamagne, bro, because he's authentic. He's like, bro, if you got a problem, come to my show. He didn't want to pull up on the show because Charlamagne would destroy him. In a verbal warfare, Charlamagne would destroy him. He's been doing this shit for 20 plus years, 25 years, I think. Elliot Wilson, he is a respected journalist. Elliot Wilson's kind of weird to me because he gave me the vibe of more of like a professional journalist, where he did a great interview with Jay-Z a few years ago. And him trying to troll and get this attention, like, I get what he's trying to do, but it's just not him, right? So I do agree with Charlamagne. Yo, Elliot Wilson, if you can't take it, shut the fuck up, all right? Let me know what y'all think of this beef. Are y'all siding with Charlamagne, or y'all siding with Elliot Wilson? And then I've heard 50 Cent talk about Elliot Wilson, so let's see what 50 Cent got to say.
That's what it is. So it's like it's a.
Wait up. Let me just take this out. Let's put it on the big screen. So let's see what 50 got to say about Elliot Wilson.
Different level of talent there because of what he's doing.
Yeah, that's Elliot Wilson train. He comes in trying to sabotage our podcast.
I don't fuck with that guy.
I know.
I don't like that.
Let's get to it, 50.
Nah,
What happened with Elliot Wilson?
You know, I think.
Listen, let's just be clear.
We got the craziest segue.
Listen. No, I was ready. I was ready as soon as the train, because that's the
That wasn't even a train. It wasn't even a train. It was a horn.
in my mind, it's a train. It's a fucking train, all right? So I hit B-Dot and I hit Elliot Wilson on the double text it is, like, and I sent them the picture of your Instagram, and then I said y'all should have came, and then they said B-Dot said Elliot 50 hates Elliot.
Y'all don't fuck with him.
Why?
You know why? Because
We didn't set this up like that. I swear to God, this is reality.
Damn.
I really said that, and they said 50 hates Elliot. That's
Nah, I'll tell you why. Because look, there was a situation one time, right, where
Let's get to it.
he had somebody, Chaz, slumming them. had
Oh,
reached out.
okay.
They wanted to do an interview with him, right? And I made it clear to him. I said, listen, I don't fuck with these niggas, right?
This is when he's at Double XL?
Chad, these niggas gangster niggas from my neighborhood, right? Old school train robbing ass niggas from way back in the career criminal motherfuckers, right? So they approach the nigga and they put pressure on him. They go by his mother house. You see what I'm saying? So now all of a
And what
sudden,
side?
yep.
Yeah.
They go by his mom's house. So then now the nigga's so scared of them that he writing the fucking interview anyway, the way they want to. When you already fact checking, and I'm telling you, I don't fuck with these niggas. I don't give a fuck about them. Period. When I say Slim switch sides on me, that's what I'm talking about. I don't fuck with the old nigga. You know I don't like him. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck about that, boy. So when you tell me you write for the magazine and you do some shit anyway, I swear to God, I feel like
So
I'm supposed to do
did
something.
you warn him? Did you tell him?
In advance, I told him.
Okay, let's get to this.
Don't put my name in that motherfucking interview at all. Whatever you talking about, delete me from it. And he like scared of how they gonna respond to it being missing from the interview because they stopped by his mother house. So what the fuck makes you so scared of this nigga that you thinking that I won't do something to you?
I don't know, make some noise for the fucking phone.
That's what fuck with
Whatever nigga with the cheap phone, that sounds like a cheap phone.
No, the phone even.
You know I got beef with you.
So just to summarize what 50's saying, right? He's saying So Elliot Wilson did an interview with Chaz and Slim. 50 Cent's like, yo, I don't fuck with them. Do not mention my name in the interview. And what Elliot Wilson did was he mentioned his name because he was scared of Chaz and Slim because of what they're gonna do to his mother, right? So 50's like, yo, wait a minute. So you rather put my name because you're more afraid of them than you're afraid of me. So what are you telling me, that I'm some bitch ass? You know what? So that's why 50 don't like Elliot Wilson. So let's continue.
Oh, you was what he was saying.
No, I got beats with Chief Holmes.
Nah, it just made me. That's why I don't fuck with the Elliot boy. You know what I'm saying? Like, later he had said something on Instagram one time when I was saying something, and I just went off on him.
What did he say? What did he say on Instagram?
He just commented on something that I was talking about, and I was like, "What the fuck is you talking about, boy? 'Cause I don't fuck with you no way." I just couldn't, from that other shit. It's still from like, look, you can't be one way one day and then be another way the next. You gotta be the same way. That's it. That's the only thing you respect.
Kill, yeah.
That's it. So
I ain't going for it. I love 50. Yo, he's going in. Keep going.
Nah, that's the way it is.
Is this the petty?
No, I love it. Listen, so Joe 50, I didn't ask you as you petty, but because you know why? You are petty. You king petty.
This is not petty.
Now we can all agree 50 Cent's petty, bro. He don't like nothing. He don't let nothing go.
Oh, you on his side now?
Wait. Let me say,
Take a shot.
I just address shit. Because look, you know what's a sucker to me? A sucker is a nigga who pick who he be fight with.
Right.
Like if you see and you like, I'm not going because this.
I won't fuck with him, but I fuck with this one.
Yeah, I think I can take him.
Right.
You want to fight the nigga you think you can beat versus I go. Listen, if you want a problem. All right, no problem.
No, you go ahead.
There's no way around it. I'm just saying, look, after.
So this is why 50 Cent don't like Elliot Wilson. I like that quote that he says that, you a sucker for picking on a fight you think you're going to win. And that resonates a lot with me because I never understood why people that are about that life will pick on a civilian who wants no parts of it, right? If you're a civilian that's trying to act tough and all that, I get it. But if you are a real gangster, right? This is just an example. If you're a real gangster, why would you start with someone that's not a gangster? That's some sucker ass shit. So that's what 50's trying to get to. And I think just to highlight what Charlamagne and 50 Cent saying about Elliot Wilson is that he's inconsistent. Like, bro, who are you? Stand on what you're gonna say, bro. Stop being a sucker. And that's the moral of the story. Don't be a sucker. Especially trying to do this media shit, bro. Just if you're gonna say something, just stand on it. That's it. That's all they're both saying. But let me know what y'all think of Charlamagne, Elliot Wilson, and 50 Cent, Elliot Wilson. Let me know what y'all think of Elliot Wilson in general. Honestly, I don't think he makes great content when it comes to like this. As a journalist, he's great, but I'm talking about like him trying to be a media personality. I just don't see the talent. It takes time to become that. That's what I'm trying to do, right? And it's gonna take time for me to perfect that craft. But Elliot Wilson is not it, bro. He just not. I wouldn't. And he does have platforms, but it's inconsistent, right? And Charlamagne was saying like, bro, like put out more content as opposed to trolling. That's all you do. But let me know what y'all think. Let's move on.